And once again, welcome back to GearHeadGeeks, where in this video we are going to be taking this 57-year-old air filter, which is literally falling apart, and we're going to restore it so it's usable. These are un-obtainainum. They're impossible to find. This particular one's off a Suzuki TS250, but what we're going to do is we are going to strip down all of this, get it all out of there, and then we're going to replace it with some foam. The insides have got, it's braced up, so this type of air filter is relatively easy to rebuild. If they don't have the inside piece in there, you can use foam. You just have to be a little more careful how you do things. Let's just get to it. So the first thing I did, this is some Uni Filter Foam. You can just buy it in big sheets. I'm about out. I've been using it for different things. But you just want to make sure that it's a little bit wider than what you have there. And this one will go all the way around, and we will be gluing it together. But the first thing you have to do is get rid of the old stuff. It is pretty gnarly. So I'm just going to peel it back here. And there's going to be a little bit of work getting it to getting this thing cleaned up, getting all this old stuff out of there, because it's glued in there pretty well. They do a pretty good job of gluing it, but that's okay. This stuff is just turned to dust anyway. Been around for a long time. And then this stuff is just really gnarly. It is all right. There we got most of the stuff off of there. We'll clean up a little bit. I'm going to clean this up a little bit. I may have to take a wire brush in here and dig out some of this stuff, so we'll see what that does. So I'm just going to use a wire brush on a drill, and I went over to the bigger wire brush and took it off, but this works just fine. Little Scotch-Brite and some acetone. Let's see what this does. And that just makes short work of that. So now we're about ready to get this in there. And what we're going to end up doing here is we're going to lay this in and figure out how long it needs to be. As you can see, it seals up very nicely all the way around. You don't have to do any gluing on it, because what we want to be able to do is be able to pull this off if necessary. So we don't want to get crazy about how we glue it together. And another thing that we want to do here is we don't want to try and glue it end to end. All that we need to do is we can put glue on this and then just lay this on top of it, and then that way we have a nice, easy way to glue that together. And I'm going to use crazy glue on this, or super glue. And I'm telling you right now, this stuff sticks. I did a quick experiment on it, and I looped it over. You can see that little loop, and it is just it creates a super solid stick on it. So it will not leak. It won't do anything bad. And all you have to do is just put this on, and then we'll probably use a little bit of accelerator on it, and that will get that thing pretty much done. Do I want to use thick or do I want to use thin? Oh, we'll use thick. We'll just spread it around on here. Believe me, this stuff really works on this. What's nice about this is the actual holder just holds it in really nicely. And thick was the right stuff, and the reason for that is that thin kind of flows through it, and it gets really, really, I'm going to give this a squirt of accelerator. And now we are really, really stuck. And I think the best way might be just to, we'll just cut it with a pair of scissors. And there you have it. Almost ready to put in there. We're going to put some new foam all the way around here, and it'll be ready to go. And it needs to be oiled, obviously, but this is just how to repair it. Yeah, we're going to use this. This is Scotch brand, so this is good stuff. This will stay with us. So we'll just start here. And we'll work around this way. Okay, and we will continue on. And there you have it, a nicely rebuilt filter, ready to go in, nice and clean, refoamed. We just need to put some oil on it, put it back in the bike, and it's done. It's going to seal up all the way around. It's got a nice tight seal in it, just like new. So that's all it took to rebuild an old paper air filter that is basically un-obtainium. Now it's fresh to go, cleanable, and it's going to work quite well. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time here on GearHeadGeeks.